Good morning, everyone. Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor of Pondicherry University, Professor V. Prakash Babu sir, Dr. Vanaja ma'am, esteemed dignitaries on and off the dais, distinguished faculty members, invited guests, dear students and participants, I extend a warm and respectful welcome to each and every one of you. Today, we are gathered here for the Eye Campaign Awareness Program and National Eye Donation Fortnight and Pondicherry University Library Membership Drive 2025, jointly organized by the Office of Dean of Students' Welfare, IQAC, NSS, NCC, and Ananda Rangapillai Library of Pondicherry University in association with Jyoti Eye Care Center. This drive under Swachhata Pakhwada 2025, and as part of this, we have selfie booth inauguration today. This is aimed at creating awareness on the importance of eye care and eye donation, while also providing free and medical services to our university community. It reminds us the noble act of restoring sight through eye donation and calls on us to join hands in building a healthier and more compassionate society.
And we have the most important the person on the stage, Dr. Vanaja Vaidyanathan, the founder director, Jyoti Eye Care Center, Puducherry. Madam, you are most welcome, and on behalf of university and then all our stakeholders, I must thank you for extending your service, the free service for our the students and then all stakeholders.
As per the Medline, the report, there are 4.95 millions of people are there, either they are blind or they are suffering from the visually related diseases. How we can overcome? Another report says that around 26,789 deaths are there. Average, I'm not talking exactly.
Today, we are honored to have with us Dr. Vanaja Vaidyanathan Madam, founder and medical director of Jyoti Eye Care Center. A renowned ophthalmologist with over 27 years of experience, she has treated over 1 million patients, performed thousands of sight-restoring surgeries, and pioneered Puducherry's first eye bank helpline. A gold medalist in ophthalmology, she has been recognized with more than 150 awards, including IMA Lifetime Achievement Award and the Times of India Rising Star Award. Now, I warmly invite Dr. Vanaja Vaidyanathan Madam to deliver the awareness talk. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, dear, for that lovely introduction. A very warm welcome to all the dignitaries on dais, off dais. I give my my heartfelt gratitude and greetings to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Prakash Babu sir. Welcome, sir. Thank you for gracing the occasion and making this event a very important one. And I give my greetings to Professor Venkat Rao, Dean of Pondicherry University. I also give my thanks and greetings to Dr. Vijay Kumar, librarian of Pondicherry University, who very nicely spoke about the scope of our camp and the awareness program. Thank you, sir. And give greetings to Professor Satish Kumar, program coordinator of NSS, Pondicherry University and Office of DSW, IQAC, NSS, NCC, and ARP Library have jointly organized this eye camp. So I give my thanks to all of these organizations, all of these organizers who have made this event a grand one. I give my warm greetings to all the faculty members. I have Rotarians from Rotarian family, Subbu madam here. And all the faculty members who have been giving a very warm hospitality from morning to me. Thank you. And my dear scholars and students who have assembled here today for this awareness program. So they have given me 15 minutes. So today maybe I will cover a very small portion of digital eye care, which is very important for all of you. In this digital era, all of you are with gadgets, mobile, computer, laptop, television, and it is very, very important that we know how to take good care of our eyes with all these devices. So digital eye care is one important topic. In 5 minutes, I will try to cover what is most important. And of course, today is Eye Donation Day. Aptly, you have arranged on 8th September. So August 25th to 8th September is Eye Donation Fortnight. And every year, for 40 years, we have been doing this fortnight activities to create awareness about eye donation. And 8th September is Eye Donation Day. Usually we hold the rally on 8th September, but today, due to some commitments, the date given to us by the NSS coordinator is tomorrow. So we have a mega rally tomorrow at 4 p.m. More than 1,000 participants will be there in that rally. It starts at the Raja Theatre premises, and via Jawaharlal Nehru Street, we will be reaching Gandhi Theatre, and we will conclude there. So this is the program for tomorrow for eye donation awareness. So as you all know, eyes are the light of our life. We may call eyes as windows which help us to see the wonderful world, mirrors of our magical mind, poets frame like that. And most importantly, eyes are the light of our life. This light has to keep shining throughout our life, for which we should take good care of our eyes. When we talk about care of eyes, earlier days it used to be just balanced diet, vitamin A rich food. Even today they are applicable, no doubt. So vitamin A rich food, orange and green vegetables and fruits, these were the ones we were talking about earlier days. But today, we have this digital era. Everybody is with gadgets and we forget to blink. So most important eye care tip today I would offer to everybody is to do a nice blinking. Blinking is very, very important in eye care. The best exercise for your eyes is blinking. So can we do 5 times blinking nicely, a proper blink? Half blink is what we are all doing now with gadgets. So let us do a nice thorough blinking 5 times. It should be 20 times a minute. So 20-20-20 rule is what we teach to all the computer users. Every 20 minutes you take a 20 seconds break, blink 20 times, because we are not blinking at all. A study says only 5 times people are blinking when they are with gadgets instead of 20 times in a minute. So to make them blink, I feel we should all now practice at least 5 times blinking. I will count and you all blink, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what do you feel? Don't you feel your eyes feel fresh? See, when we blink, oil glands around start pumping out oil. Sir, can I have your attention? It's very, very important, because this point today, dry eye is a silent epidemic that is happening, and don't think it is somebody's problem. 8 out of 10 seated here have this problem. Meibomian gland dysfunction, the oil glands around your eyes, when you blink, they pump out oil. This oil forms a layer over your tear film. So watery secretion comes from a different gland. It coats the eye, and this can stand over the eye only if there's a layer of oil. So blinking is essential to bring in this layer of oil. This oil is very less today. We are doing routinely tear breakup time for all our patients, and we find that it is supposed to be 12, at least 10. At least 80% of them have less than 5 today. Less than 5, not less than 10, less than 5. So it's a severe MGD, meibomian gland dysfunction, that we are detecting every day. And many of them have forgotten the symptoms. They have symptoms: burning, irritation, eye pain, redness, on and off, difficulty to go to sleep. So all these symptoms are there, but they all get used to these symptoms and they start living with the symptoms. So they don't complain most of the time. Then when we pick up very low values, we tell them 3 very important points. Blinking, full blink, 20-20-20 rule. That's very important. The second very important point is warm water. All the oil glands around are clogged like ghee or butter. So when you even when you blink, they don't pump out oil. So you have to use warm water. We are giving heating iPads now for opening up the oil glands, improving the natural oil flow. This is the second point. The third very important point is omega-3 fatty acids. So no more balanced diet with just vitamins, minerals, vitamin A rich food, not enough for eyes. We need omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids are present in non-vegetarians. Of course, fish is a good source without frying. So any food deep fried is going to be a bad food for your oil glands and also for your heart. So we should remember to take more water and mostly take boiled items, and most importantly omega-3 rich food. Omega-3 fatty acids, good sources are nuts, walnuts especially, flax seeds, all the seeds varieties, soya bean, soya paneer. So instead of normal paneer, use soya paneer, flax seeds, chia seeds, all the seeds. They're all good sources of omega-3. They are not only good for your dry eyes to make your oil flow, they are also essential for good circulation and for your heart, for your life itself. So very, very important omega-3 fatty acid supplementation. So we also suggest supplements for people having very low TBUT values. So this is about your care of eyes for digital era. So today you have to blink, you have to use warm water at night, whatever be the time, do lid hygiene, thoroughly clean and go to bed. The third important thing you have to remember is including omega-3 fatty acids in your diet. Vegetarians, the sources are very less, seeds and nuts only, and maybe nallenna, that nallenna 1 teaspoon without heating, because once you eat it becomes trans fat. So you have to use that, and these are very good sources of omega-3 fatty acids. So going on to the next very important point, protecting your eyes. Protecting your eyes with an anti-glare coated glass. It's very, very important for your computers, laptops, because the excess light is getting reflected. The one important point I always insist is about the blue light. Anybody knows, all of you must have come across messages, articles about blue light effect. What is blue light effect? Some vague idea you should be having, but I will clarify in a minute what it is. What is the source of blue light? What is the natural source of blue light? Natural source, sunlight. So from sunlight you have the ultraviolet light, and blue light, is it really harmful? No, it is actually very good, because sunlight has the blue light, ultraviolet light in moderation is very, very essential for our health. And this up to 6 p.m., sun sets at 6 p.m. So very useful. After 6, natural circadian rhythm is we don't have blue light from nature. So where the blue light comes after that? The blue light comes from our gadgets. So mobile and laptop computers, they emit blue light. And if you are going to keep using blue light, you keep viewing blue light, your screen time is more after 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., you are in artificial sunlight. So your mind thinks you are still in daylight. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, you will not feel sleepy at all, because the dopamine effect. The dopamine will not allow you to sleep. Supposing you read a book at 9 o'clock, supposing you have finished all your work by 6 p.m., 9 o'clock you start reading some book, you are in bed, and by 9:30, 10 you are off to sleep, isn't it? That's because of the endorphin. The endorphins are good sleep-inducing hormones. They will put you to sleep. Books will put you to sleep. But if you are with gadgets, the dopamine will never allow you to sleep. It's an addicting hormone. It will not allow you to sleep. So even 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, you will still be watching your mobile screen or your computer screen. Looking at the time, you will say, oh my God, this is time for me to sleep. So let me shut down. So you shut down and go to bed at 12. You think, okay, till 6, I have 6 hours sleep, good enough. but you are not going to get delta sleep for the next 3 to 4 hours at least. Because 6 p.m. sunset, 10 p.m. You start sleeping. 11 to 4 is the time when you have melatonin, which is the healing hormone, the rejuvenating hormone. Melatonin is very essential for your health. You need to push out all the toxins. You need to rejuvenate. Get up morning 5, 6 fresh. You need to go to bed by 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, deep sleep. Delta sleep is the time between 11 to 4 is the time in our circadian rhythm when we have a good secretion of melatonin, which is going to heal you and rejuvenate you. If you do not follow this rhythm, what happens? You go to bed at 12, 4 or 5, you will start getting delta sleep. Till then, it is just REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep. The delta sleep comes much later when melatonin secretion stops. So you are not getting any healing hormone. So you get up even at 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock, you get a neck pain. You get up with a backache or a neck pain or a headache, a very severe headache. You are not fresh. You are not rejuvenated. So this is very, very important. This is the reason for all the lifestyle diseases that are happening today. People get hypertension, diabetes, heart disease at 30s and 40s. The reason is the built-up effect that is happening today because of our bad lifestyle. Gadgets are not harmful. Blue light is not harmful. It's our abuse that is causing all the harm. We should know to limit our gadgets before 7, 8 at least, so that we get a good deep delta sleep, quality sleep by 11 at least. And this quality sleep is essential for our good health. So with this message, I give you the most important point, that early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. That holds good even today. So we have to stick to our circadian rhythm to have good health. So now talking about eye donation. So eye care, I told you, blinking, I told you about lid hygiene, I told you about the circadian rhythm and the blue light effect, how you have to use your gadgets, and protection with glasses. Not only for your gadgets, when you go out on two-wheeler wearing protective glasses, these are very important. And last but not the least, routine checkup, annual checkup for all people is very, very important to pick up eye problems like diabetic retinopathy, diabetic patients. It's important you have an annual checkup to pick up at an early stage. Glaucoma is one silent thief of sight. You have to go for routine annual checkup to see whether your pressures are okay. So very important, just like diabetes, hypertension, when you have a screening, you should have eye checkup also annually, especially after the age of 40 years. Younger people, at least once in 2 years is a must. And people wearing glasses, again it's annual checkup. Eye donation, coming to eye donation, as you all know, eyes are not to be buried or burnt after death. They have to live in this world. If you want your eyes to live in the world after you have to donate your eyes. If you want your eyes to see WhatsApp messages, after that some joke I saw in WhatsApp. So you want your eyes to keep on seeing the WhatsApp messages after you after your death also, you have to donate your eyes. See, the new message is this is the portion, this is the transparent portion. What is the color of our eye? What is the color of our eye? All of you say color of the eye is brown, dark brown, black. Indians. So foreigners have grey, green, blue, all colors. That is the color of the iris. But over the iris, you have a transparent membrane. This is cornea. This cornea is the VIP of the eye. So when I ask, anybody says eye is colorless? Nobody says. Because this is the most important part of the eye and this is colorless. This has to be colorless to give you good vision. If whichever country, anybody can have any colored eye. The iris can be any colored, but this has to be transparent. This is not transparent. If it gets colored, it leads to blindness, corneal blindness. If you have an injury, if you have a scar, if you have a white cornea, it's going to lead to corneal blindness. It's for this corneal blindness that we are talking about eye donation. The whole eye is not transplanted, it is only this portion, cornea, that is transplanted. So corneal blindness leads to patients waiting in the register. We have a register full of patients waiting for corneas. 30 million corneally blind people waiting, 10 million children in India alone. Sir was telling some statistics, but that's underestimate. Today it is 30 lakhs of corneally blind people waiting, 10 lakhs of children waiting for eyes, and we have hardly 1 lakh coming in. Only 60,000 has been the highest number till last year. So 1 lakh is the number that our government is trying to reach at. That's why the national eye donation fortnight activities to improve awareness about eye donation. 9 lakhs of people are dying every year. We need only 3 lakhs. 9 lakhs of people are dying. Even if half of them donate eyes, 90 lakhs are dying, we need only 30 lakhs. Even if half of these 90 lakhs of people, even if 45 lakhs donate, we have more than enough and we can give to other countries. The state of affairs is, in Sri Lanka, they have 9 out of 10 people donating eyes. Their religion itself endorses eye donation. So everybody, even in our country, all our religions endorse eye donation. I don't know why it is not being taken up in a big way, why the awareness is still not good enough. In Sri Lanka, they have finished their waiting list, they have completed, and they are sending their eyes to countries like India, where still need is dire and where we still don't have enough awareness. It's a shameful situation, I would say. For the population we have, for the 90 lakh deaths that we have, we can provide eyes to the whole world. That's our potential, that's our strength. But today, what is happening is we are not having enough eyes, and we are, in our own hospital, we have one full register of patients waiting. We get a pair of eyes, we have to search which is the most priority patient, which is bilaterally blind, which is the youngest, and we have to think about giving sight to that patient first. So that's what is happening. And we do cataract. Today also I was in theatre doing cataract surgery. I finished my theatre list and came. Every day we do cataract surgeries. Cataract is a lens in the 3rd layer which gets opacified. We can replace this with artificial lens, intraocular lens we call it. We have imported lens, Indian lens, multifocal, monofocal, all varieties. Every day new lenses come into market, and the cost is exuberant for some of the lenses. So these lenses are available artificially. So we are able to replace them and do the successful cataract surgery. Is the most successful surgery in the whole of medical field. And 99.9% success. 1 out of 1,000 rarely sometimes can have other problems, some infection. Those are very, very unknown these days. All patients walk in, walk out, day care it is. Needle goes in, comes out, the lens gets cleared, and we put a foldable lens inside and it gets embedded to the 3rd layer. So this is cataract surgery. We are able to do cataract surgery every day because we have artificial lenses available. But for corneal transplant, we need humanitarian act of eye donation, which is happening in our hospital. We get rarely 1 pair in a month. So we have to search for the apt patient to use that 1 pair. 1 cornea can be, now we have the advanced technology of, when there is a superficial scar, we can divide this cornea into a superficial layer and use it for 1 patient, and the deep layer where endothelium alone is damaged, endothelial count goes down, we use the inner layer. So 1 cornea can be used for 2 patients. So when one person donates eyes, how many persons are benefited? 4. So I'm just checking whether they are all alert. So up to 4 people can get sight in special situations. So it's not always, if there is a full thickness scar, we have to replace the whole cornea. So earlier times it used to be one person donating eyes gives sight to 2 people, but today even up to 4 people can get benefited by the newer lamella procedures that we are doing today. We started the lamella procedures first in Pondicherry in 2010. 15 years we have been doing lamella procedures now. We also started our eye bank in 2005. Hospital itself started, sir was asking, 27 years back we started our hospital, 98, and now our eye bank is about 20 years, 2 decades old. From 2005 onwards, we have our eye bank. So there is a dire need for eyes. Many small children waiting for eyes. From Pillai Chavadi Blind School, we have some waiting patients. They can get sight and live a normal life. 2006-07, some of the patients from Pillai Chavadi Blind School whom we operated, first time in their life, a 10-year-old seeing the world. Just imagine how happy that child would be. That child last month came with a baby, married, living a normal life. One eye, she's not, she had a developmental defect. This eye, we did corneal transplant. Today, she is living a normal life, cooking, having a child with a married life. She's living a normal life. So this is the success story of corneal transplantation. So please remember, eyes are never wasted. Even diseased eyes. Some people ask, will old eyes be useful? Can everybody donate? I think I will just complete in a minute. Anybody of any age can donate eyes. Age is no bar to eye donation. I've taken 20 minutes, I'm sorry. 1 minute more I'll take. So anybody of any age can donate eyes. Young born baby to 100 years old also can donate eyes. People wearing glasses, people having diabetes, hypertension, cardiac problem, tuberculosis, some infections, mild infections, they can all donate eyes. Only AIDS, people with AIDS, HIV, we do the test. When we take eyes, we also take blood, HIV, hepatitis B, some viral infections, viral encephalitis, rabies. Now COVID time, 2 years, all eye banks were closed because we can't take eyes from COVID patients. So viral infections, serious viral, contagious viral infections, we cannot use the eyes for corneal transplantation. But we will do the testing, we will confirm whether they are usable. Even if they are not used for corneal transplantation, even diseased eyes can be used for education, for training, for practice, for suturing purpose. We can disinfect and we can use for other purposes. So no eyes are wasted. So this is the important message I wanted to say. Because of the time constraint, if given an opportunity, I'll come and do with a PowerPoint for 1 full hour. And this is a family pledge form. You can pledge. You have to pledge with your family members, because individual pledge forms we are not making anymore, because one individual pledging to donate eyes will not work. That person has to get consent from family members. Family members have to be ready to donate eyes, only then it will happen. A doctor who wanted to donate eyes, we were 10 doctors standing and pledging like this. 1 month later, she died. And they were keeping in the mortuary. They were going to take her to mortuary because there was some doubt about her death. So that time when I got a call from the IMA president that doctor died and this is the state of affairs, then I conveyed my condolence. I said that doctor wanted to donate eyes. 10 of us were standing like this. I sent the photo to IMA president and to the husband, saying she was very interested in eye donation, but the husband was fanatically against eye donation. He said a big no to it and stopped it. And I tried a lot till it was at 12 o'clock in the night. I was trying till 3:34 in the morning, 4 hours. I thought somehow I can convince, but it never happened. So unless you convince your family members, your spouse, your father, mother, it is not going to happen. You are all young people. You should all live for 100 years. So I don't want you You are only going to pledge eyes, but you all should become ambassadors of eye donation. You should go and spread this message to your family members, neighbors, friends, everywhere. Talk about eye donation. When there is a death happening, some grandfather, grandmother dying, within 4 hours, if you get to know, please talk about eye donation. Ask them if they have already pledged. If no, you can say, I know how to do it. If there is a dire need. Doctor was talking also, lots of children waiting for eyes. Can't we donate eyes? Can I help you out? Just a phone call away, that's all. 1919, universal toll-free number, 1919 from landline phone. Or mobile phone, you can take my mobile number. You can take mobile number of any of our staff members. They are all ambassadors of eye donation. They are all grief counselors. If you are scared to talk about eye donation in that situation, you can call our staff members. They are grief counselors. Grief counselors are people who come and at the time of grief, it's very, very difficult for you to convince. So they will do the convincing act because they know how to do the counseling and talk. So with this point, I think I will end my talk. Thank you for the wonderful opportunity given to me to talk to you all today on Eye Donation Day about eye care as well as eye donation. Thank you.
It is my great privilege to welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor V. Prakash Babu sir. Under his visionary leadership, Pondicherry University has achieved the prestigious NAC A+ grade, a milestone in our journey and academic excellence.
Invited guests on the dais. So Dr. Vanaja Vaidyanathan, DSW, Professor Venkatrao, NSS Coordinator, Professor Satish, Librarian, Dr. Vijay Kumar, and NCC Coordinator, Professor Humayun, and IQAC representative is here, she is the coordinator. So Dr. Subbulakshmi, and Dr. Deputy DSW, and COE, and Dean Rajeshwari, and other colleagues sitting here, and the students, media, and the visitors that they have come from the hospital. So this is Jyoti Eye Care Center, Puducherry. I congratulate the team of DSW, IQAC, NSS, NCC, and library staff for organizing such a wonderful program. And I thank Dr. Vanaja and their team for graciously accepting our invitation and being part of our university to campaign on the Eye Donation Awareness Week. Yeah, after Dr. Vanaja spoke about everything, I think we have nothing to say. So because she has been in this field more than 20 years, and she is serving the patients directly. So one thing is, once we know the importance of the vision, then only we realize to donate it. So what we used to do in our University of Hyderabad, every year, one day, we call all the student participants to gather at one place. So maybe at some straight road, and blindfold them, give all of them a stick, and walk 2 kilometers without any assistance. So then they really, after coming back, they realize that, so only just 20 minutes, how you really experienced it without vision. So what about the people, those who are lifelong, they can't see anything? And what would be the life of those people? So unless you realize that there is a need to address such a kind of thing, and it's not that you are not going to lose anything. As Dr. Vanaja indicated, people have the misconception that we may have to donate the complete eyeball. It's not eyeball, it's only cornea. That transplant is being done. The transparent small part will be taken out, and nothing is seen actually. And you can see the world even after the people, those who are donating. So still I think the science is not yet developed to synthesize the cornea, except we do some with the limbal cells. I think transplantation can really help up to some extent, and not every hospital. LV Prasad Institute, Hyderabad, they are doing it. And madam, she has really given a, what is the blue light and all. So I thought it's only serotonin. You said it's a dopamine is also part of this one. And I think one has to, especially the students, so your night starts only at 2 p.m., 2 a.m. I think, right? 2 a.m., sometimes 4 a.m. So that is not night, okay? So see, you have to maintain the day-night cycle. So when you see some places where all the software people are working in the 24 hours, right? So especially ladies, when they are exposed for the night duties, they have some hormonal imbalance and all. So they're all related to this day-night cycle unless you maintain it. So you have to keep the good health of the eye health is you have to sleep during night time, not in the daytime. Okay, that you have to maintain. So that is very much essential. And also reduce the timing of the mobile seeing. Even when this meeting is going on, many students are busy with their mobiles, right? So at least you should stop sometimes, okay? So especially night time, you should really stop it. Because in the night, actually, when you see that blue light, that really affects the eyesight. Okay, so that's more important one. And once we come for the donation, as Madam rightly said, you should be an ambassador. You should be an ambassador. There are many people, see, as you know that there are so many people are in the ignorance. So many people are in the ignorance when we go back to the rural setting, even in the education. Madam also said the doctor husband, if he denies that one, then who else will do that one? So, but it's awareness is important. So small country, Sri Lanka, which is adjacent to us, which we compare with our GDP and all, it's very less. And they have the surplus cornea donations, means that what India is doing now. So we have the largest population, and people are born and people are dying also. That I think if they can donate, I think those requirement of the cornea will be definitely surplus from the country. So only it requires is the promotion or the ambassadors, they should educate the people to donate it. So as social responsibility, all of you, apart from the team of that hospital, apart from that one, they have come all the way here to send a message across to all of you that each one should at least mobilize a person at your place to donate the cornea. So thereby at least 4 people will be given a vision. So these are the important things that we should take home message from this one. So once again, I congratulate the team, DSW, IQSC, NSS, NCC and the library for taking such a kind of initiative. And I wish to have such a programs, many more. And if Dr. Vanaja, maybe you can organize one lecture, so with PowerPoint and all, so that, so these are all the places where you can really educate the educators also. So that's where actually it is very important, okay. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you all.
I thank all the staff members, especially the deans, controller of examination, faculty members, NSS program officers, research scholars, students, and everyone having wonderful present here.